I think it's worth noting that we're all affected differently, right? Some people are losing their homes right now or losing their apartments or can't even pay their rent. Some people are going to the picket line to get the free food because they need that assistance. Some people, you might not be affected financially at all because you never worked those contracts to begin with. Hi there, Jody Bentley here, actor and branding and career coach for actors. And today I want to talk about how we are over 100 days into this strike. What do we do now? So first off, I just want to preface this all by saying yes, collectively as a union, we've decided to strike. Yeah, that we are in this together and we're feeling the solidarity and we're moving forward. And I also just want to say how we are all in very different places within this. And I know that's a simple statement and you might go, yeah, I know that. But I just want to, I think it's worth noting that we're all affected differently, right? Some people are losing their homes right now or losing their apartments or can't even pay their rent. Some people are going to the picket line to get the free food because they need that assistance. Some people, you might not be affected financially at all because you never worked those contracts to begin with. But the trickle-down effect of all of this is real. So I bring that up just to say that yes, we're a collective working together, and yes, individually, we're all having very different experiences. So I just really invite you all, as I'm sure you are, just to keep approaching this time, this space that we are in with empathy and with grace for all the other actors, artists, writers that you do encounter, because we never know what someone else is experiencing through this. And I also just want to point out with that sometimes if we go, oh God, that person lost their house, and yeah, my income's dropped a little bit, but I'm okay. Sometimes we feel guilt around that. Sometimes we feel shame around that. Sometimes we don't want to talk about our situation because theirs is much worse. And I just want to say that your pain is valid wherever it is. Your feelings are valid, whatever they are. Your situation deserves to be spoken about, whatever it may be. So I just wanted to give you that permission if you needed it. And as I said at the top of this, we are over 100 days in, and what do we do? I don't know about you, but I needed a little bit of a break around the Labor Day holiday, which I took one. I needed to just reset a little bit because really what we get to do is keep on keeping on. We still get to continue going on this journey. We still get to continue showing up in the picket lines. We still get to continue talking about this. We still get to continue posting about it on social media, that we get to keep on keeping on. And you get to do that in whatever way you need to do for you, right? I've been going to the picket line every Friday. I didn't go last week. I didn't have the energy to do it. I had other family things I had to deal with, and I didn't go. And I had to make that choice for me. And I will keep on keeping on in a different way. Yeah. So I really invite you just to look at that and go, well, what does that mean for me? How do you stay the course? And how can you do it in a way to protect yourself as well and what you need in this time? The other thing we can do, if you do have the means, I do invite you to donate to the Entertainment Community Fund. Or if you don't have the means to donate, ask for the assistance. It's there. They do have the money. And yes, there's a lot of paperwork that you get to go through for that, but I do invite you to look that up and see if it's something you're eligible for and qualify for, right? Again, 100 days, I feel like we're going to be in it for much longer as we're going. Again, that's just my opinion. I don't mean to scare you when I say that, but I think there's a lot of speculation about either October or January. I'm feeling like it's January. Again, my opinion on this, right? No one knows for sure. But if you need that assistance, please reach out and get that assistance. And the other thing I want to say is stay educated on what is actually happening with the strike. I think it's really important to follow the sources that you trust, read the emails coming from the union if you are SAG-AFTRA, but really stay educated on what is actually happening. And again, I know there's a lot of information coming at you about all of this stuff from all the news sources, from lots of people like me on social media putting things out there as well. So follow the people you trust and stay educated. because there are new developments. The new things will be put out there, and it's good to stay in the know. SAG-AFTRA just announced last week that our national board has approved a strike authorization for the video games contract, which is coming up for negotiations. So now the vote, as of September 5th, has been put out to the membership to vote yes or no to strike on that contract. You do have until September 25th to vote on that if you are union. So again, I do just urge you to read all the messages coming from the union. I know your inbox can get blasted and full, but I really do invite you just to keep checking those emails, because the important and the pertinent information is coming directly from the source. So I do invite you to stay in the know on that. I do invite you to vote on the strike auth for the video games. I will be voting yes on that strike authorization as well. Again, this is partly why I feel like we're going to be in a strike mode for a while. Yeah, because I trust we'll be striking on another contract. I think the video game contract definitely needs that as well, because AI really affects their world. So again, stay educated on what is happening out there. Another thing I invite you to do now, as we are 100 days into this, I never myself, I'll say this. There was a point in time where I was completely uneducated and ignorant about what a labor union was, what SAG-AFTRA was, what Actors Equity was. That's the first union I became a member of. I was completely ignorant about really what is a union, what's the role of the union, what's my place in the union. I sort of joined all these unions and went, oh, cool, now I have protection. They're doing things for me. When a labor union is a collective coming together, working together for our mutual protections. And if you've been a person in the past who has complained about the unions, ranted about the unions, just made blanket statements about the union, going, well, they're not helping me. They're not doing anything for me. Why should I be paying my dues? Why should I be doing this? I hear you. And I know that that's a lot of actors' experience, because I talk to a lot of actors. So as we are doing this now, I just really invite you to educate yourself on the union in general. Stop complaining, stop venting about it, and educate yourself on it. And if you've been complaining about it, get on a committee, talk to people in the union, because it's the strength of the members of the union that are going to really solidify and get us what we all want. And you got to remember, our president, our local board, our national board, our convention delegates. I was a convention delegate for 6 years. None of those people are paid. This is not a paid for-profit organization. This is people volunteering their time as a collective for all of us to move forward. So I really invite you, if you've ever had a bad taste in your mouth about the labor unions before, talk to someone in the union, educate yourself more on what a labor union is and how you can be of service to the union, not just how it can be of service to you. And as we keep on keeping on and educating ourselves and doing all of these things, just a reminder, and I trust that you are doing this, to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself through all this. Like I said, I had to take some time off and unplug, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And as I said, the trickle-down effect of it all is a lot. My husband works in the entertainment biz. Both our incomes are feeling it right now. It's a lot. So I just invite you to take care of yourself. And if that means meditating, walking, getting in nature, whatever it may be for you, I find a lot of times taking care of ourselves is either creating physical or mental space, right? Or to do that. So I just really invite you to take care of yourself. And part of that is being part of community. So I'm really glad that you are part of my community here. And just know that I'm here for you. This community's here for you. If you have any questions, please reach out, comment below this video, because we are only as strong as each other. Yeah. That's the whole point of what we're doing right now, right? Is standing in solidarity with each other and being in community to get what we know we desire and deserve. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Just know I'm here for you. And let's keep on keeping on.